that comes from us not knowing who we are and thus experiencing what it's like to live less than, what it's like to listen to those around us who also may be unawakened, knowingly and unknowingly speak words of harm, behave in ways of harm, and we digest that harm, sometimes without realizing that we're given sanction in such times to something that's so toxic and poisonous called believing that you're not amazingly you. When you start believing that you're not measuring up, when you start believing that you're losing out or missing out, when you start believing that you're unworthy, when you give in to fear, when you give in to berating yourself, tearing yourself down, criticizing yourself, we're moving away from who we are, which is love. So how do we receive love? We receive who we are. You realize that you are not separate from love, that love is your name. Love is your why. We are here to be the compassion, the kindness, the grace, the gentleness, the forgiveness, the tenderness, the openness, the harmony, the radiance, the light. We're here to understand that we are practicing what it's like to be in this slowed down dimension when at truth and at the root, we are unlimited spirit. And how do we reconcile that right here in a way that spreads? It all begins within you. It begins within you choosing to make space to believe that there's more. There's far more than this mind could interpret, could receive. We receive love not up here, not in your mind, not as a construct, not as a law, not as a rule, not as an if and then, not as something conditional. We don't analyze it. We can't measure it and put it on a scale.